Squeakwal.
Ed2ward W4lly The Squeakwal. Chapter 1. Silence. In a field. He just looks up and sees his purpose. God himself had came down and said, "You are Ed2ward, the strongest man alive. You will never die. You have a mission, and that's why I revived you. His name is Kanye Stinky Socks Posh. You know what must be done. Oh, by the way, you have crabs." God left before Ed2ward could ask questions. He couldn't believe it. The year was 1999 and everyone was fearful of Y2K. But Ed2ward knew that if he did this, God wouldn't let everyone die until 2020. Ed2ward got to his old home and asked the new owners what happened to his brother and his father. "I'm sorry, Ed2ward. Your father passed away fighting for you. They called him the Angry Chocolate. But W4lly is still alive. He was taken to prison and he got in 1990. But he threw lamps at a fish tank full of fish screaming, 'I know you're in there, Go Rav. Come out now before I drown you.' He got out 2 months ago. Here is his address." Okay, now you're reading chapter 2.
Ed2ward walked all the way from Melbourne to Sydney and ate several of the mice who weren't fast enough and couldn't run away from the wrath of Ed2ward. He knocks on the door and his worst fear had come to life. W4lly opened the door while kissing his boyfriend. "Ed2ward, is that you?" Ed2ward replied, "I am, but I'm not related to no homos." "Wait! W4lly screamed, "Please, why can't you accept me?" "Wait, I think I know what this is about." Ed2ward grew intrigued. W4lly started to laugh. "It's gay and stinky socks." "Yes," Ed2ward replied. "Will you help me, W4lly?" "He will not. He needs to kiss me every day, and I would risk his gay ass being shot. I'm Isaac. You will not make my husband." Ed2ward and W4lly were in disbelief. "Sorry, Isaac. My brother is more important. This must be done." Isaac runs into his room, and
Okay,
and W4lly go inside to discuss the mission ahead of them.
now it's
Hold it like that. Hold it by the base.
now it's yours. Chapter 3. No, chapter 3.
So that's it. Sounds easy but dangerous. How is it both? Well, he said,
W4lly.
W4lly, sorry.
Yeah.
Ed2ward then said, "So you won't do it?" Wally then said, "I'll do anything for you, Ed2ward. You are my brother and best friend." The brother sits down and talks to the dead.
Talk about the old days.
Shut up the fuck up! And how they wish they knew each other. "Help me, W4lly. Come upstairs. Can we please talk?" Isaac the gay man said. "It never rests, huh?" W4lly said as he left. Ed2ward went upstairs and searched the bedroom as he had needed to have explosive diarrhea as he hadn't crapped in 3 days. Would that make you constipated? He opens the door and sees Isaac with a blood-covered knife and W4lly on the floor bleeding and pissing his pants. The pee-pee was running all over his tiny little weak legs. "I'm sorry, Ed2ward. You don't understand." Ed2ward pulled out a piece of wood he had been carving into a knife and just wouldn't stop stabbing and cut off his arm as a trophy. "I told you, W4lly. I'm so sorry, but I'll kill Stinky Socks for you." When Ed2ward was rummaging around in Isaac's gay pants, he found lettuce worm right into Kane Potts, and now he was ordered to kill him after the time when he felt alerted.
Okay, is it mine now? Yeah. Okay, Ed2ward called up the only person he knew from the orphanage still alive, Steve Rabonkus. They may have been enemies in the past, but when they met, Steve started to apologize and beg for mercy. "Steve, I heard you're in a gang, and I just want help. I don't want to hurt you, but your toes do look pretty damn good." Steve then replies, "So you want Daddy Steve's help? The working stiffs would love to help you. There is only one problem though. You need to prove you're loyal." Steve then pulls out 2 broadswords from his girlfriend Jim Milliton's duffel bag. We must do it right here, right now. They are blunt. They're blind, and it's a test to see how good you are. As Ed2ward was blessed by God, he easily won. Obviously,
Duh.
you are ready. It's yours now.
Kane.
Kane.
Caden.
No, I'm chapter
Okay.
6.
Oh, you're chapter 6, then I guess I'm chapter 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be chapter 5.
So why am I getting it?
Okay.
Okay.
You're the last one.
He was taken to a farm and the man greeted him. He forgot the name of the land. He thought it was called Pluckville. He met the guys. They were an army of 12 to 19-year-olds. He said he needed the youngest ones, but would be willing to die for the gang and beat up the ones who didn't go with him. They were given a steak and knives and warm milk to keep them strong against Stinky Socks. They got to the rundown Chinese mega apartment where Stinky Socks kept human trafficking business highly guarded. Let's do this, boys. And whatever James is, they'll chat and get ready to storm the building.
Okay. Last chapter is a big one. So,
Oh. The youngest kids were to run in first and were immediately shot. The guards were having trouble shooting them because they couldn't distinguish them from the rats crawling on the ground. Through all the dead bodies of the working stiffs, Ed2ward and Steve picked up their pistols and cleansed the building. Steve said, just as they had killed most of the guards and thought the area was clear, said, "Hey, if we find any money, can the working stiffs have it?" Ed2ward knew then that Steve was a traitorous Jew and needed to be killed, so he shot him dead. He opened the door, and can you guess who he saw? Thanks for killing all my guys and killing the traitorous Jew friend. I knew you were back in the court. I think we can be friends, and you will be my underboss. Ed2ward shot him so many times that his body was unrecognizable. Ed2ward left that old Chinese mega apartment covered in blood and pride. I have a gift for you, my son. God? Ed2ward questioned. I made it so Wolf-Ollie will rush to the hospital. He's a vegetable now, but he's alive. And I will save humanity. Ed2ward remarked. I knew you would help me out and give me the truth about that traitorous Jew. I'm going to see Wolf-Ollie. Wolf-Ollie. I always knew you were real, but how do I do this? How do I do this? Do the sex, God? God then went away and left Ed2ward stumped and wanted answers about sex. But he was so happy that his brother would still be alive for eternity with him.
Damn.
Was that a good? Was that good?
Just
Damn,
fucking damn.
Beautiful.
That was art.
really
Which
was.
one
All
did
the
you
way.
like?
Just down.
Did you like that Steve was a traitorous Jew? We've got that on recording.
He asked, yeah, all of it. He asked for money, and that's when he knew Steve was a traitor. Jill. The body was unrecognizable.
Can we upload that?
Body was unrecognizable.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
So did you like that?